kind of remember what kind of information you can find in grantee. What kind of information you can find in grantee. Oh, by the way, grantee is public record, okay? Is you can access to anybody's grantee if you really want to. Just go to county to check, okay? But let me ask you, anybody remember, you have any kind of idea what kind of information you can find on the grantee?
Seller signature.
Yeah, let's go step by step, okay? On the grantee, we do not use the term seller or buyer. We use different term.
The joint, how do you call it? Trustee.
No, well, I will talk about trustee later on. I'm only talking about grantee right now. I will give you the comparison, what's the difference between grantee and trustee later on. Right now, I'm only talking about grantee. So, my issue is, on the grantee, we don't use seller, we don't use buyer. We use different. Everybody? Yes, yes. Yes, we use grantor. Okay. Why? Let me tell you why. Okay. So my questions I just brought up. Okay. What kind of information you can find on the grantee? Okay. At least we talk about what grantee is. So in the future, when you look at the grantee, you know what's going on. Okay. You know what's going on. Okay. We have the name of grantor. Okay. So grantor usually is the seller, but not necessary because it could be the gift. Right? Could be the gift. So that is the reason why we don't use seller or buyer. Grantor is the person who owned the property beforehand. So grantor to grantee. Grantee sometimes is the buyer, but again, not necessary. Alright? This is the number one information you can find. Alright? So if you want to find out who was the previous owner, okay, grantee is always the current owner. Okay, if you see this paper, grantee always mean right now, this time, current owner, and grantor is the one who owned the property before this. So in California, for example, the state of California established back to say 1850, so it's more than 160 years already. So if you keep track back, you may see generation to generation. Okay, but in Silicon Valley, in this area, our major development eventually only started from 1950. So everything before 1950, probably you don't see too many transactions. All right. Only after 1950 you see the new subdivision, the new houses built here. So you will see busier transaction after 1950. You go to each county, you can. But if you want to do any research, you can always back to like 1850 record. All right. So this is number one. Okay. Number two, you have the granting clause. I do not want to spend too much time here. And this is called legal description. Okay. And also, I don't want to spend too much time for that. And then number three, can anybody ask? Can anybody answer me? Who gonna sign on this legal document? Who sign on this legal document on grantee? Who gonna sign? Grantor. And also this is different, okay? In California, only grantor sign signature on grantee. In other states, especially for those states, they use the warranty deed. They may require grantor and grantee both sign on the document. But in California, okay, if you are the buyer, you just receive it. Okay, if you are the seller, you sign on the grantee.